my channel. Okay, so first vlog in a little while. I know. It's kind of weird that I probably should have waited a little bit before even saying just I'm gonna be taking a break on the vlogs, because May 8th was either last week or the week before. I don't remember exactly which. But no, it was last week. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. This is pretty sad that I don't quite remember. But anyways, so May 8th was my birthday, so that's part of the reason I wanted to do this vlog. So as a regards to next week, I'm probably just gonna take a break from anything that I need to record. Specifically Rayman Legends, which I missed the video last week just because I wasn't up to the same level of grind that I needed to be. Like, I still need like at least 50 teensies. I found 50 within the span of 2 days. Like 30 within one day and 20 the next. I'm pretty good at finding them, but I just couldn't really do it, and I can't like sit myself down and find them, is basically what I'm saying. Especially with some of the events of the last week. Just grinding was not my thing last week, and it needed to be. It really did. But what I did grind was Super Mario Bros. I can't name it correctly. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. There we go. Got it correctly that time. So what I did do correctly was Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. That wasn't a very long grind session, but it was one that needed to happen, so I did that, and I got footage of that, so I will be uploading that since that's pre-recorded. It's not footage of me grinding, by the way. It is footage of the fruits of my grinding. I felt like I just had to get that recorded because there was some stuff that I found during grinding that I just had to point out on camera, so. But, But yeah, so I've been sick, so that would be why I want to take this break. I have something planned for this Friday, believe it or not, and it's still not the PS... Is it PS3 or PS2? I think it's PS3. Yeah, it's definitely PS3, because if it was PS2, I'd already have footage for most of it, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I would have footage for, like, all of it. But, shit. Okay, so, it's not gonna be the top 10, video for the PS3, just because I still need to get footage for that. I still need to go to Lansing to get the footage, pretty much. Spend time with family while doing work. That's basically what I'll be doing. So, anyways, but I spent some time editing yesterday or the day before a video that I'll be uploading on Friday. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but if you do not like the whole thing altogether, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's not a political thing, but it is. It's more of a social statement. But if you don't like it, don't unsubscribe from me. It's not my usual kind of content. So, but geez, I'm trying to think what else I need to talk about in regards to next week. Oh yeah, so, well, not in regards to next week, but in regards to a whole series, the Last Generation series is not going to be recorded and rolled out the same exact way that SF2 videos are being rolled out. Instead, it'll be like a whole tournament for a whole tournament or however many videos that get recorded with the person that I'm collabing with for that day, or it's all recorded in one day, but for that specific portion of the video, or portion of the series, and those videos will be what I upload for the Last Generation series. So, being that it's going to be my collab kind of thing going here, I'm not dropping Smashing Saturdays by any means. Speaking of Last Generation, I've also changed the one episode in, I've already changed the intro from what I had up originally, which was just the Smashing Saturday intro already, with the picture changed, like I did with SF2, to the opening of The Last Generation, because that opening is fucking awesome, man. So, yeah, you can check out my last Generation video if you want to check that out. So, I need to catch up on Pokemon White too. Not that I don't have enough leeway time right now, it's just I'm running out of it. I eventually have to get back to recording that. Anyways, okay, so I guess it's enough of talking about last week, or next week, excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. So, let's start by talking about last week's / today. What's today instead of Monday? So, remember that whole attempting to repair the Game Boy game thing? Well, I figured out what exactly my problem is here. And it's, the big chips. And I'll show you exactly what my problem is. So, I may need to get this to a soldering expert. I may have actually destroyed the cartridge, believe it or not. It may be unplayable ever again, but I'm still hoping. That's provided I can get this to work. So, let me see if I can't get the pins close up to you to see. So basically what I did is I cross-soldered by mistake. I let the solder melt too much in some places and not enough in other areas, which caused the solder to move across to other soldering points. And adding extra solder to some of the lesser soldered areas doesn't help the whole cross-soldering thing. So, I'm not sure if I can even fully repair this. This may have been just damaged from the get-go. It might need, like, these two things replaced or something, and that's impossible, so yeah, it's basically a dead game. At least that's what I believe. Yeah, I can't really tell exactly how they soldered this in factory. I feel like they just come with the solder points kind of like that already, and then they just come in with a soldering iron to kind of melt them down into place on the board. But yeah, so I may have just completely ruined the game forever, which, since it's gold and not silver, I'm at least a little bit more okay with. I mean, it was a good find, but if I can't replace the game, I might just take it and make it a piece of art, because this cover actually does look pretty cool. I don't know what I'll do with it, but oh, I forgot to screw it back in. But moving on, so, okay, I guess I'm not exactly talking about just last week, which, by the way, was actually a little bit lackluster for being my birthday, but possibly not too long ago, because not that long ago I bought Tekken 2 for the PS2, and unfortunately the disc wouldn't run. I'm not sure if I talked about that in a vlog or anything. I mean, it was with what little bit of money I had left in my account, and I'll get into that a little bit later, but so on the return policy, I was able to get something else for the same value. So what I got was a godsend, because I got Sonic Collection Plus. Now, it normally wouldn't be a godsend just because it's a lot cheaper than the original Sonic Mega Collection. It should be called Sonic Mega Collection Minus, but that is my opinion. So, but I believe that I will be able to actually do the whole Pac-Man and Pac-Man vs. Sonic franchise thing a little bit easier with this game in my hands. Because some of the games that I want to review in that are actually on here. So, yeah. But the second thing I want to talk about was, and you guys now know from my whole attempting to repair a Game Boy game that I now have a Game Boy player, and it's not just me using a Super Game Boy anymore to play my Game Boy games. So, by the way, this is not the original cover for the Game Boy player. This is just me trying to be clever and come up with something. I'm not sure if you can even see the concept of the art there, but yeah, it was just my making a label for it so I can tell exactly what it is. I did make a like side label for it too, but obviously I didn't care that this isn't the original label. The company that sold it to me didn't care either. They just gave it to me in one of those we don't have a case for this kind of cases. It was a flimsy piece of plastic, so that's what I did. But this chairs was on a buy 6 get 1 free deal, so I did get some other things. Buy 6? Oh, what was it? Okay, now I'm questioning because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing something. Oh, I shall be back. What I forgot, by the way, it was buy 5 get the 6th one free sale. But in my defense, in the case isn't the original case, by the way. I replaced it with a different case because I don't like their sticker system. It's hard to get some of their stickers off. I'll try and get the sticker off before I change the case out, but I have changed the case out for some of these already. Actually, I just changed the case out for one of the PS2 games not that long ago. It was this one, actually. I changed the PS2 case, and amongst all the originals, it didn't look right. So now I've increased my PS2 collection, as you'll see. I can't say I don't feel as bad. I did try and keep the cases as original as possible, though, so. So in my defense, this one I kind of forgot about, Tales of Symphonia for the Wii, just because it, Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World, sorry. Just because it was kind of a thing that I was like, okay, so this looks cool, but I don't really like the price tag. Like, I liked it, but I didn't like it just because I was looking for something else. And by the time I was done making the rounds, or getting close to done making the rounds, that was already set back down on the shelf. Or this game was already set back down on the shelf, so when I heard about the buy 5 get the 6 free deal, I pretty much had to get this just so that way I could make my purchase as cheap as possible. It was really just adding a couple things to the purchase, a couple cheap things, mind you. and I think they went with the more expensive things because my overall price came out to be around 40 bucks, which is still pretty good, but I mean, 6 games for the price of what you could get for a cheap game at Meijer. So, all in all, I'm happy with the purchase, but wait, is this game even in here? Nope, it's in the Wii. Interesting. Okay, that's 2 empty cases right there. But yeah, Tales of Symphonia was one of the games I bought in that lot, as was the Game Boy player game. It was an accessory, more or less. It just doesn't play without the disc, so... I also got WarioWare DIY. Kingdom Hearts. By the way, this is an original copy. They were selling it for pretty cheap, believe it or not. I think it was around $5 that they were selling this for. I mean, this is a pretty good copy to get for just $5. I'm not sure how much they were selling the other copy for, but I got this one for $5, so. And, oh, you can tell they didn't care about the label on this one. It's the same on both sides. But, and Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories. Well, I guess they cared enough to make sure that it fit the whole thing. And then the final thing I purchased from Disc Traders was actually I can't really say it's a movie, but that's what I thought was when I saw it. And you can see why. It even had a name, The Hidden Tiger. But no, it's actually, let me see if I can't show you this. Ooh, yeah, I don't think I can. There we go. I can just focus in on this area. It is actually 5 episodes of the anime series, 5 of which I've already seen, so it's not a big deal, but I actually did watch this. It needs a lot more episodes on it, because it's trying to capture a certain portion of the anime, a certain storyline, and it just kind of throws you into the middle of the storyline and doesn't even end it off properly. It just ends it halfway through. So, yeah. Also, I ended up with a birthday deal for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So, or Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, excuse me. There were a few other games on that deal, but none were as worth it to me as that game. Which, by the way, I love the battle system in that game. It is like taking the original Pokemon battle system and improving it. It's basically what they did. It's like turning that turn-based game. I mean, it's still turn-based, but it was turning that turn-based gameplay and making it more of a real-time kind of thing. And it just kind of moves the game around, moves the game a lot faster. So, yeah, I really love it. I might do a Let's Play of it, depending. Might. Depends on if I ever finish it by the time I get around to doing a Let's Play of it. Because if not, I'll have to push it off. I know I said I might with Devil Survivor, and I'm just kind of teasing like I am going to, but that's just because there's files there. I'm still not entirely sure if I really want to, just because I know that Atlas has a CD portion to their company, which means their music is highly, and I do mean highly, copyrighted. I will get struck for that. But with the whole thing with Nintendo stuff, I'm probably just gonna pull the same stuff on them that I pull on Nintendo. I mean, I don't care if you put your music in your games, but if you're gonna strike my playing your games on my channel, I'm just gonna give you a giant FU. So, yeah. Either way, speaking of which, I've been wanting to monetize my channel, and I might do that sometime this week, maybe. I'm still not entirely sure when exactly I'll put that into action, but I downloaded a extension to my browser that was supposed to help me with tags, and it has helped tremendously. By the way, you guys seem to really love Last Generation. That was one of the first videos I tested it out with. So, I'm glad it got out to you guys quite that well. But it was at the top of my analytics, so. Anyways, getting back on track. So, I've been thinking about monetizing my channel just because my videos have been getting a consistent anywhere between 50 to $8 per video, which is a lot more than my currently monetized channels, which are getting anywhere between 0 and 2 cents on average per video, and even Team of Dragon Hunters, whose average goes from 0 to 3 cents. So, I haven't tested out on any of my other competitors, but they're even lower most of the time, so yeah. I know, right? So yeah, I'm definitely probably going to monetize this channel. I'll still probably have unmonetized videos just because of the copyrighted content, but all that, I'm still giving an FU to those companies just because, you know, they want to give a giant FU to me. They want to take my money, I'll deny them that money and leave it in YouTube's pockets. If that money even exists. Because most of the time, when I give them the giant FU, it's just adding another company into the mix. So, only one person can hold the monetization. So, yeah. It's what we call the copyright deadlock. Which, by the way, I should probably address this, but some of my videos may not be viewable on certain devices. Reason for this being is that the copyrighted insulate that I've been using is one of its restrictions is that the video may not be. Yeah, you can tell I'm really sick now. I'm starting to cough. But one of its restrictions is that it may not be viewable on certain devices. So just keep that in mind. There's also... I don't want to say anything else. I can't really say anything else. I was going to address something else, but it doesn't really need to be addressed. It's just something that'll probably address itself anyways, so... excuse me. Oh yeah, my being sick is also why there was nothing on my music channel last week. So next week I'm just going to go straight into another cover, and I was going... Yeah, I'm just gonna fix the whole mess with why my guitar gently weeps metal version, because that did come out to be quite a mess. Apparently I was one note off from being in perfect sync on the two videos. I'm not sure how that happened, but yeah, so that being one note off really messed with the sound of it. So there's just gonna be a whole nother video up where I take out the lead guitar, because it was really the rhythm guitar that was carrying it. The lead guitar was just to make it sound even more metal than it already sounded. So, and it worked live. Trust me, it worked live. But there was no way I was going to be able to sync those two back up. Okay, there we go. Now I'm starting. That was not forced. I made it sound like it was forced. It wasn't forced. Ugh. I really need to stop recording now. I can't talk anymore. But yeah, I guess I've addressed everything that needs to be addressed. if I haven't, well, there's always next vlog whenever that comes up. But I've been trying to... The reason all that clumped up into one instead of coming up in one or the other was just because, well, I was trying to show you guys that I am having some restraint on my vlogs and now just giving you guys vlogs when they're important. Speaking of which, Jaggy Yoshi is now has its second video recorded, if I recall. Yeah, it does. And then I did some more work on the next video that I'm going to be uploading on Ghosty Voiced. Speaking of which, there is going to be some guest music on that. Somebody did comment in one of my videos. They're looking to get their music into my videos, or my gameplay channel videos, which unfortunately I have certain music that I choose for this channel on purpose. So his music will show up on one of Ghosty Voice, or one of my Ghosty Voiced videos instead. It's just the place where I put people who want to be heard through my videos in the first place in the background of those videos, so yeah. Fuck. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, The Last Generation. The first episode went missing. That's addressed in the next... Well, I already uploaded that video, never mind. It's already addressed, never mind. Man, you can tell how scatterbrained I am right now. I'm thinking of like a million things at once, just trying to get everything down to one thing. So, with everything that I think needs to be being said, I'm gonna end the video now. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. I am sounding really clogged up right now. There are links in the description, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Man, that sounded terrible.
What?